Right now, everyone is talking about the TikTok creativity program.
The TikTok creativity program.
New TikTok creativity program.
Creativity program.
And how you can use it to make tons of money. Because of this, I even started my own TikTok page and documented it as a series on this YouTube channel. And within 1 month from scratch, I managed to make over £600 with the creativity program. During this process, I connected with a lot of people that were also making money with the creativity program, and I also learned a lot myself. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing some of that knowledge with you guys. So inside of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the 5 top niches to make money with the TikTok creativity program right now. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you guys some niches to avoid due to the fact that these pages might get kicked out of the program. And I'm also going to tell you how the RPM works and how you can increase the RPM on your pages. And just to let you know, the 5th niche is my personal favorite niche and the one that I think is the most untapped. So make sure you watch through the whole video to make sure you don't miss out on knowing what that niche is. So without further ado, the first niche I'm going to talk about is the AI motivational niche. Within this niche, there are many sort of sub niches. You've got the gym motivation, you've got money motivation, you've got stoic motivation. It doesn't really matter, but I usually need to make one within this niche, and how you make these videos is by finding clips, putting them all together, and then you use an AI voice to talk about the motivational thing that you want to talk about. For this niche, it is really important that you use a large range of clips, and once again, it's really important that you use an AI voice to make sure that your page doesn't get kicked out of the program and your content is considered original content. I actually grew and own a TikTok page with over 500,000 followers in the money sort of motivation niche, and I've created a full step-by-step tutorial on how to make videos like mine. So if you do want to see that video, I'll leave it linked in the description so you guys can go and watch it after this one. The second niche that I'm going to talk about is Reddit story videos. While there seems to be a few big players that dominate this niche, and I know this because when I was looking at the pages, there is a lot of them that have the same sort of logos and look like they're ran by the same sort of person or company or whatever. And then there are also some other big pages that don't seem like they're directly linked to each other, but they all have the same link in bio, link into the same link tree or beacons, whatever it was. So there's a few big players that seem to dominate this niche, but once again, that just goes to show that there is money to be made in this niche. These Reddit videos are really easy to make. You just need to go on Reddit and find a script. Then you'll go to ElevenLabs or an AI voice production site, and then make that script into a voice, and then you can put it all together in an editing software. The reason I put these Reddit videos on this list is because of the fact that they are so catchy and they all sort of have a really good hook if you find the right stories. Even when I was doing research for this video and look at some of the pages, sometimes you just get hooked watching them. These videos also tend to stack up a lot of views, which means once again, you can get paid a lot of money from the creativity program, as long as you do enough to make sure it is considered as original content. Number 3 on the list is going to be the games niche. This covers a lot of different niches once again. So that could be the sort of games niche as like higher or lower content. You've also got niches like press the button, just interactive sort of games that people can play in their heads or play in the comments, whatever it may be. Once again, these videos are made with AI and put in a few different things together, but these videos are really good for engagement once again because people playing the game, and then if they are playing the game, they end up playing it in their head. They're going to be hooked on watching the video, which will be good for watch time and also good for the engagement if they are liking it, commenting it, etc., which is then going to get you more views in your video, once again resulting in you making more money. Number 4 on the list is pretty similar to the next one that is on the list, and some videos may even overlap, and this niche is being the random facts niche. In these random fact videos, you basically get a random fact that you think people find interesting and intriguing, you use this fact to hook people in, and then in the other part of the video, you just sort of educate them about the fact or give them context behind the fact. This way you can get your videos being up to a minute long, which then once again means that you can make money from the creativity program, as your videos have to be over a minute long to make money with the creativity program. Once again, these videos are very simple to make using AI. You will use things like ElevenLabs and maybe Midjourney to make some photos to go over the background and go over the fact you're talking about. And it also should count as original content due to the fact that you're making it with AI. And then the 5th and final niche is the conspiracy theories niche. Now I mentioned that this is one of my favorite niches and one that I think is very untapped, and that is for a few reasons that we'll talk about in a second. The reason I like this niche so much is because you can make the hooks very strong. Everyone likes sort of conspiracy theory videos, even myself, I find them interesting. But because it is a conspiracy theory, you can really catch people off guard. For example, you can start with a hook saying something like proof that the world is flat, or proof the megalodon still exists. Straight away, that is going to hook you in to then go and watch the rest of the video, which is where you can then provide the evidence of the conspiracy theory. Once again, you'll make these videos using AI and maybe Midjourney to generate some images. As they are conspiracy theories, Midjourney is going to be perfect because you can create whatever image you want, which is then going to help you portray what is being said in the video. Another great thing about this niche is it appeals to a very wide audience. It's not really niched. A lot of people, in fact, I think anyone could be interested in conspiracy theories. This means obviously that you appeal to a wider audience and can allow you to get millions of views even easier. Within this niche, you also pretty much have an endless supply of video ideas, as there are thousands, if not tens of thousands of conspiracy theories out there. You can even make some up yourself. You can use AI to help you produce some. There is basically an endless amount of video ideas for this niche. I also haven't seen a load of people talking about this niche, or even I haven't seen many pages really big in this niche. There's a couple, but there's not a lot. So for that reason, I think this could be a sort of gold mine that you guys can go and exploit. If I had the time right now to start up another page, and maybe down the line I will have enough time, I would actually probably go and start up a page like this. Now, before we move on to the next section, I know I've talked a lot about different sort of niches. I'm gonna leave some links in the description to some of the pages from the different niches, just so that way you guys can go and check them out yourselves, as I know me explaining it doesn't give you the full story behind it. Also, if you guys want me to make a full tutorial on how to make any of these sort of videos, just let me know in the comments and I'll go ahead and get to work on those tutorials for you guys, as you seem to enjoy the tutorials that I make. Now, you may have noticed that in all of these niches, they're all pretty much AI, and I didn't include niches that have clips of maybe podcasts or streamers. And the reason for that is because I have personally, and I know people that have had problems with the creativity program using other people's content. They seem to a lot of the time end up filing it as unoriginal content, which then obviously means that you can't make money. So what a lot of people do in these niches is they sort of run up the pages and make as much money as they can. And then as soon as their page gets banned and they get done for unoriginal content, obviously they can still post, but they won't get paid. They then go and make another page. And in terms of longevity, that is not really something that I think is a good way to go about it. I'm not sure about you, but I'd rather have a few pages that I can build up and consistently work on over a long period of time, rather than work on a page for a month, get it to maybe 50,000 followers, make a couple of £100 or even a couple of £1,000, and then get kicked out the program and then go and have to do it all again. I'd rather have something that I can build up over time and that I can even brand out and make to something even bigger. The reason I did mention this is because there is a lot of people that say this is the best niche, entertainment, put some GTA clips on the bottom or whatever. But I just don't think that's the case, because I don't want to keep getting kicked out of the program and then have to remake a page. It's just not going to be a consistent source of income. Whereas if you can build a page up and be consistent with it, it can consistently make you money because it is original content. Then over time, you should gradually make more and more money as you get more and more followers, meaning more and more views. Now, as far as RPM works, it is mainly based on two things. And that is, one, being the location of your viewer. This is probably the most important one. And then two, the age of your viewer also matters a little bit. The location of your viewer matters because of obviously certain places having stronger economies and certain places having weaker economies. For example, America has a pretty strong economy, which means they're going to be more likely to purchase, which means advertisers are going to pay more money to put their ads in front of an American audience. Whereas in places where they have weaker economies, the people are probably not going to have as much money to go and spend, which means advertisers are not going to pay as much to be shown in front of those viewers for those reasons. And when it comes to age, it's sort of a similar sort of thing. If an advertiser is advertising to someone that is quite young, they might not have money to go and pay for something. Whereas if they're advertising someone that is probably around the ages of 20 or 20 to 30, they're going to pay a little bit more to be put in front of those, as those people are probably working and they probably have a bit more money saved up that they can then go and spend on the advertiser's product or service. With that being said, the RPM does change from video to video. While there is an average RPM, which is the average of all your videos put together, it does change from video to video. So on my account, some of them get a decent RPM and then some of them are absolutely rubbish. And the reason I know that this is the case is because I'll go in the analytics of the video, and the ones that have a worse RPM usually have a younger audience and from third world countries, and the ones with a strong RPM typically have a UK or American audience, and they also have the viewers a little bit older. So if you already have a page or you're building up a page and a lot of your followers are coming from third world countries or places with weaker economies, don't panic, as it doesn't matter. With TikTok, your followers matter a little bit, but it doesn't matter too much, because you could have all your followers from one place. However, not many people actually go on the following feed. Most of your views will come from the For You page, meaning that you could have all your followers from a place with a weaker economy. However, you could have one video go viral in somewhere like America, and then that way you'd actually make good money from that video, no matter where your followers are from. I hope you guys did find this video helpful, and I hope I did prevent some people from maybe starting up in a niche that they didn't realize they're not going to be able to make money with long term. However, the TikTok creativity program is a really good way to make money online right now, and to be honest, it's probably one of the easiest ways I've ever seen to make money online. So if you're not doing so already, make sure you go and take advantage of this. Now, with that being said, it's not going to happen overnight. It might take a couple of months to actually get into the program, but trust me, once you're in there, you could be very lucky and get one video go viral, and then bam, you've just made $1,000. Now, if you are going to go and start a page and try and make some money with it, I would highly recommend joining my Discord community. We've got over 10,000 people in there, and just being part of a community where you can ask questions, ask for help, You can even speak to me in the chats. It's just going to be really beneficial with your growth and help you with any sort of questions you may have. So I'll leave a link to a Discord in the description. Make sure you go and check it out. Trust me, it's a great place to be. If you do want to learn more about the TikTok Creativity Program, I'll leave up a video on screen here. This is actually the first episode in a series where I grow a TikTok theme page from scratch. And within 1 month, I managed to go from 0 to around 20,000 followers. And I also managed to make over £600 within that time. So inside this series, I share everything I learn, and I'm still going on with the series. I'm sharing everything I learn along the way. So that's a great thing to go and watch to learn some more about the TikTok Creativity Program and see somebody do it firsthand themselves. Now, if you do have any questions for me, make sure to stick those in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. Apart from that, I hope to see you guys in the next one.